Activision, Call of Duty, count your fucking days, man. You guys are dying. You guys are dying slowly. I mean, slowly over the course of the past 10 years, but faster now. 43% of your player base during Christmas? Yo. Maybe you should not be focusing on unicorn shit bundles, farting on people and killing them, and focus on getting better servers for the shitty ass game that's got people thinking that they're skill based hit reg when it's literal just desync and neglect on your behalf. Okay? The community pays $70 on release or prior via pre-orders for you guys to not even provide proper servers, proper anti-cheat, proper ranked play. Like, you can go into ranked play and they will hard cap you and like lock you out, right? So you could play and they'll be like, oh, let's hard stuck them to here because this is what we think you'll be at. So you'll play a lot of games and win, but because they feel your skill level meets a certain criteria, they'll give you so little SR that there's almost no reason to keep playing ranked play. The matchmaking algorithms make it even harder to play pubs than it is ranked play. Okay? You go into ranked play, you don't have none of the cheese that's in pubs, and you have the same matchmaking algorithm, so it's like, what's the point of even playing pubs to begin with? What is the point? You're going to be sitting there, struggling, hating yourself. You might want a reverse boost, you might want a 2-box. Oh, well, you can't do that anymore. Which I'm surprised they stopped letting you do that, because you would have had to buy a second game. You feel like they would be like, yeah, let's make them pay more money. Nah, they want to protect Timmy No Thumbs, which right now I'm one of them. As you can see, I cut my thumb with a knife fighting a pear. Aside the point. They gotta protect these kids and the people who are just complete garbage at the game at the neglect of those who have been supporting the game for the past 15, 20 years. I've been playing this shit since 2005. Call of Duty Big Red 1. Treyarch's like one of their first fucking Call of Duty games. And it was amazing. It was beautiful. One of the coolest fucking stories in the world, right? Campaigns ain't nothing like what they used to be. Call of Duty has fallen from its glory, its grace, and become a cash grab, money laundering, just fucking shitty business tactic, garbage company. And the community's starting to realize it. Well, the community's realized it for the most part, but the outreach is growing. You can tell by the falling player count on Steam, which Bobby Kotick, the old CEO, has stated while under testimony in Congress, or wherever the fuck it was, that PC was the largest portion of player base for the Call of Duty community that wasn't Call of Duty Mobile. What does that have to say about the game when you have the largest, for the actual main game, largest player base dropping 42% during the holiday season of the release dates for the game? That's not a good sign. Shit's going south. So instead of, maybe making people want to play more, because I understand Call of Duty is a super casual game, or at least they want to make it appear that way, right? Everybody just hops on a game, wants to fuck around. That's what Call of Duty was. That's what Call of Duty is supposed to be. But with these algorithms and shit, you're not playing that way unless you're in the bottom 50%, 40%, 30%, 20%, right? Because you're not getting shit on all the time. You're still doing average, makes you think that you're doing better than what you really are. People are just getting better at the game. Even if it's artificially better at the game. Like the way they got everybody messed up is just messed up. It's not cool. You're fucking everybody up. You're fucking your fan base up. You're fucking your money up. Well, in the long run. Sure, you may be profiting more because you're focused on all these damn bundles and shit. But I guarantee you, if you worked on the servers and a functional anti-cheat you would have much more of a player base that would be willing to spend money on the bundles. Why don't you make Call of Duty a free-to-play game? That way the bundles could be justified in price. Because it's kind of bullshit that you're paying $70 for a game up front and then charging half price of a full Call of Duty game just for a skin that I could build in the game, like a bundle with attachments and a cool skin. Like I got diamond camo on some guns. I have all the attachments unlocked. I could build my own bundle for fucking free. But because that bundle can't, like, you know, have an execution that shoots farts out of Unicorn's asshole, like, that's $30 worth right there? Come on. Do better, Activision. You guys are just... It hurts my soul. It hurts my soul as somebody that's been playing Call of Duty off and on for the past 20 years. I took my good break, hopped onto a different game, and I'm about to do the same shit. I'm about to go right back to Rainbow Six Siege. I played that game for years non-stop. Took a long break from Call of Duty. Because Call of Duty was, well, what I thought was terrible back then. But it was better back then than it is now because it's just grown. It's painful to play. It is. It's getting harder and harder to want to play what feels like a chore. It's a pain. Look at that. Raising my fucking goddamn blood pressure. I need nicotine just to get through this goddamn video because it's such a pain in the ass to even talk about. Like, what the hell, man? I went on an absolute tear this game. I got slammed in the past 5-10 games to get a lobby this fucking smooth. This fun. And it's not even at, like, a good ping. It's 45 millisecond ping. Not 23. Not 13. Not 12. Not 3. I'm still suffering a little bit of packet burst here and there. You can see the desync every now and then. But I slammed this lobby. It's pretty sad. Remember the days when ping was king? Even when you had the host migration system. Like, it was never this bad. Sure, you have to host migrate. And after that, the host migrated. Ping was king. Everything was settled. There was no determining outcome of factor that Activision would determine to be the results of the match. Right? There was none of that shit. We had lobby leaderboards, so you can hop in the game, and before the match even started, you can see everybody's KDs, score per minute, and who was good and who wasn't. And it was a giant, wide variety of players at all times. So you got to experience something new every game. Now you don't get that. Back then, you can actually learn to play by getting shit on and seeing how they did it, and that's what determined how you got better, because you got to experience different play styles. Now, there's no getting better. If you want to get better, you have to do worse, so you can get the worst lobbies and feel good about yourself. Welcome to Call of Duty 2025. Microsoft, Activision, do better.